Last time that I spoke here, I was a bit mixed up about Malaysia, even though it's a beautiful country and everything. But I decided to follow my intuition, and so far my intuition is telling me that I'm on the right path. So I'm gonna continue to go to the places that I will feel like going. Now, when I was staying with the Buddhist nuns, it was a great time. Definitely, I learned a lot about Buddhism, about Sikhism, about mindfulness, being present, and all of that. It was amazing how I was observing and living with people that are present, that they are here right now, right here. But they invited me to stay more. I wasn't expecting that, even though it crossed my mind once, but then it just left out. And then when they invited me to stay more, I was already prepared for me to leave emotionally, and I had to leave. And I told them the truth. I was like, I'm already prepared emotionally to leave your sanctuary, so I need to go. And I had no idea why I needed to go. I just knew that I needed to go. I could have stayed more there too, like 2 3 days, but I knew that I have to keep moving. I move out. I find a hostel before I go to the place that I had reserved, and there I meet some girls. Not the first night. I think the second night I was supposed initially to stay for 2 nights, but then I ended up extending for one more night, and I had the most genuine conversations. Some of the most genuine conversations of my life with those girls over there. And I understood that more than for me, they were more important for them, and but they were also very important for me because I got to see myself in real time moving and exploring, and I got to see opportunities of myself as well, because for some reason we tend to put ourselves in a box. I saw a video of Aurora today, actually. It wasn't even a video of her, it was just an editing. And she was saying that I have no sense of me. I just am. And we do put ourselves in these cages. Even now, for example, I'm a traveler. I'm traveling the world. I'm lucky enough to get to travel the world. I'm the first woman in my entire generation that I get to do this. And and the first man too, actually. As far as uh, I'm not the first man because I'm not a man, but on the sense that I'm the first child. I'm the first human from my old bloodlines that gets to do this. And still, now that I'm traveling, we tend to put this, oh, I'm a traveler, I'm traveling the world. Mine tends to do this. I almost used FR. Mine tends to do this, but the thing is that within myself, it's just another phase of my life. I might grow into someone saying that, oh, once upon a time I used to travel the world and so on. So most probably I'm gonna do that, but it's not going to be my only story to tell. It's not going to be my only branch to hold. Why it's not going to be like that? Because I already did a lot of things, a lot of hard, meaningful, beautiful, amazing things in my life. I already did all of those things. And yes, while they deserve recognition, I need to recognize them, even to myself, because I take them for granted. Even me traveling the world right now, I it's like I take it for granted within myself, because if I'm gonna logically be thinking that I'm gonna travel the world, I'm gonna change the country next month or this month, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's so big, so I have to just simplify it in order for me to absorb it. It's like mathematical or whatever equation that you will see. The harder someone will explain it to you, or whatever law, the harder, the more complicated it will sound to you, the harder it is to absorb. But someone that genuinely understand the law or the equation or whatever is that, will be able to do it very simple, to just to explain it very simple, and then you will understand it, because it's being simply explained. It's the same thing with me. The bigger I will make the mountain, the harder it is to climb. So in order for me to make it easier within myself, this is all within my mind game. In order for me to make it easier for myself, I have to make it a bit smaller. But me making it smaller shouldn't lose the credits that I need to give to myself. If you get my point. So me making it smaller doesn't mean that it is less smaller than than it actually is. No, I just need to make it smaller in order for me to be like, okay, it's doable. Now, everything is doable. For me, everything is doable. This is how I see it. Yes, so some things require more energy than others, but everything is doable. I trained my brain to think like this, like literally. And I'm still actively training my brain. I'm even now that I'm traveling, I understood that it's very hard to maintain a routine. So when I was living in Malta, I had a good routine. I had the routine that I wasn't bored of it, or even when I was bored of my routine, it wasn't really boring. It was fine. I like that type of boredom. Boredom, if that's the word, I'm not sure. So I like being bored in that way. But now that you're traveling, in case that you don't have discipline within yourself, it will be a mess. And for me, it's a bit messy, even though I tend to believe that I'm someone that is able to discipline itself by nature. I'm not by nature, but I discipline doesn't come as the first thing for me to do. Like I prefer more being messy. If I'm gonna show you the place around, you would be like, girl, you have to gather some things. Yes, but not today. So because discipline doesn't come naturally for me, I have to train myself constantly on doing that. And now that I'm traveling, I am being aware of certain traits that I need to better make for myself. I just need to make them better, because even though I'm training, I know that it helps my brain to and my mind to just have something routine daily. I need to have something daily that keeps me present, literally, that keeps me present, keeps me makes me joyful, fills me with excitement in some side of in some type of way. Before training, it was one of them for me. We're jumping from one topic to another one here. Training was one of them for me, but then since I started traveling, I am very inconsistent. I can say that, and one can say, "Oh, but you have a lot of time." That's true. That is very true. Here we go to back to discipline and organization. And I was procrastinating even to do this video, but I was like, I understood that in my case, the more I think, the worse it is. The more I think, the worse it is. You want to do something, you know that you have to do something, do it. Why do you think about it? You know that you have to do it sooner or later. Do it. So I did a message. I left a reply. Yesterday, I spoke with a very old friend of mine, childhood friend of mine. And instead of me pushing it, I was very proud of myself that I was like, okay, we're gonna do that. Today, I did. Two of the three things that I have to do, which this video is one of them. Three out of four, actually. I'm also watching a movie. I stopped the movie to do this video because the lightning, it was supposed to be good. But the lightning, it's over here, not here. I'm gonna see what is going to come out of this. Whew, I spoke a lot, eh? Quite fast. I'm hungry now. All that being said is that trusting your intuition will never fail you. Even though they are small, very small things, one here, one there, it will never fail you. I've been meeting some of the most amazing people just by doing what feels right in my body, just by doing that. And I love doing that. I also practice that thing with the smallest things. With the smallest things. Even if saying something might feel like, oh, what they will think about me, or however it will be, just me saying it for the sake of me staying true to myself, it's good enough. I wouldn't like to hold anything in my body that has to go out, that has to be said. Anyways, now I'm doing gardening. I have one more day of gardening. I actually like gardening, but it's like hard work, man. But I'm very pleased to help the family that I'm helping. It's like you get tired, because also when you don't do physical works, you are like you have less resistance. You get tired, but when you see all that work that has been done from your hands and you see it there as a result, it's like you can touch it. It's like food when you cook food and it's ready. Yeah. Now I'm getting hungry actually. I'm gonna go and eat something. I hope that you're well. This was my peace of mind for today. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Take care.